Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra 2 Unit 8 review video number 2. Now, we've already done the front side together, so if you need to catch up on that, watch video number 1. Alright, we're on the back side. Number 8. Once again, we have to look at what the operation is. If it's division, we have to flip the second fraction. Okay, so I like to keep track of which one's which. Thankfully, I've got all these highlighters that help me do that. So the first fraction stays the same. We don't do anything with that. But when we flip it and it changed to multiplication, we just have to keep track of which fraction goes where. Okay? So there you can see that we actually flipped them. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and start breaking these down. I'm going to start with the blue, and we're going to go off to the side over here. We have w cubed minus 16w. Now the first thing is to take out a GCF, which is the w. And then we're left with w squared minus 16. And I don't know if you know this, guys, but that's the difference of two squares. So we're left with w plus 4, w minus 4. So I'm going to go up here. We've got w plus 4, w minus 4. All right, and I'm going to go straight down to the yellow. I'm looking for numbers that multiply to get to a negative 32 and add to get to a positive 4. Okay, and those are 4 and 8, except one of them has to be negative, and it's the negative 4. And I can go straight to the shortcut here, so we get w minus 4, w plus 8. And even though you can see things that can cancel out, don't do it yet. All right, so the pink. All we can do in the pink is take out a GCF, and that GCF is 2, and we're left with w plus 8. And then on the bottom, the gray, we can factor out a 6w, and we're left with w, what? Yeah, w minus 3. All right, let's start canceling. Well, the w plus 4, oh wait, w plus 4 doesn't get, the w minus 4 does. See, we got to be careful about that. W plus 8, I have a w on the bottom and a w on the top, and then we're left with 2 over 6, which I can reduce that to 1/3. So since that reduces, I know that the 3 is on the bottom. We still have a w plus 4 on the top, and then we have the w minus 3. And that's our final answer. All right, number 9. We have to, that's right, we have to flip. Okay, so we have 9y squared minus 18y, 3y squared minus 2y minus 8 times 9y squared minus 16 and 18y plus 18. Okay, so I want you guys to pause the video, and you're going to try this one all on your own. Okay, I'll pull my answer up once I'm done, after I'm done factoring. Okay, good luck. You paused the video yet? You better have. Okay, and that's what you guys should have gotten. Now, let's go ahead and start canceling things out. Got a y minus 2 and a y minus 2. What else do we have? A 3y plus 4 and a 3y plus 4. And we have 9 and the 18, which does reduce to 1/2. Now, Don't lose that y that's already on the top because that doesn't disappear. And 3y minus 4, all divided by the 2y plus 1. Okay. All right, let's move on down. So now we have addition and subtraction. And just remember that we need to have a common denominator. That's right. So we need to look to see what operation it is. If this is subtraction, I need to make sure that goes to that 12. And since we have a common denominator, we can just combine them right away. So 6x squared minus 12x all over x minus 2. Is there a GCF? Yeah, we can factor out as 6x, and then we're left with x minus 2. And that's all over x minus 2. Is there anything we can cancel? Yeah, the x minus 2. And then we're left with 6x. All right, number 11. Right away, I notice that that's subtraction, so just to help me stay organized, I'm going to make sure that's negative. Okay, so I need to factor, and I can take out a 4, and that doesn't factor, so that's just k plus 1. So when I'm trying to find the LCD, it's a combination. They both have the k plus 1, but we need to add the 4. Okay, so what that's telling me is I have to multiply the second fraction by 4. So when we do that, the bottom is the 4k plus 1 plus 2 times 4 is 8 over 4k plus 1. At this point, if you want to, you can write it all over one fraction. 6 minus 8 is negative 2. And then you always want to check, can you reduce that fraction? And you can. Okay, 2 over 4 is the same thing as 1/2. The 1 stays on the top, and the k plus 1, excuse me, is on the bottom. Okay, last one. So, it's addition, but are they the same? No. We need to find that LCD. So I'm going to break this down. I'm looking for numbers that multiply to get to 14 and add to get to 9, which is good, 2 and 7. I can do the shortcut, so it's w plus 2, w plus 7. So they both have in common already the w plus 7, which is awesome. But what's the one on the left or the one on the right missing? It's missing that w plus 2. And if I'm going to combine these, that's what I have to multiply by. So when we do this, we've got the w plus 2, w plus 7 is our denominator. I've already got the 10. And then what am I adding? Well, I'm adding what we distribute. And we get 2w plus 4. Okay, and when we rearrange that and combine like terms, we get 2w plus 14 over w plus 2, w plus 7. And it's the same thing. Can we reduce or simplify the top? And I can take out a GCF of 2. I'm left with w plus 7. And then the bottom is w plus 2, w plus 7. Okay, cancel out, and what are you left with? Yeah, 2 over w plus 2. Can I cancel those 2's out? No, you can't do that. Okay. Well, guys, that's it for Algebra 2, Chapter 8 review. If you have any questions, well, you better ask them fast because the test is next. Remember, Ms. Carranza is here after school. Mr. Grice is here in the mornings. We wish you luck, and thanks for watching.